Just how much time have I wasted? How many times have I lost her?
You're copying our powers, but only because we're letting you. Don't make me regret this, Karen.
Don't worry. I'll close the Kunad gate. You always look at me like that.
This line is the personal brain talk line between you and I. So what do you mean I always look at you like that?
It's unclear to me what time always refers to now. I've repeated time far too often. I'm not sure which memory of Luca I'm comparing to. Wait. Maybe it was that time. It all must have started then, when Alice transferred to our platoon. Fubuki's late.
Yeah, he is. Hey. Huh? What?
Nothing.
Oh, how was the mission? You went all the way to Seiran, right?
It was no big deal.
Of course it wasn't for you and Fubuki. I was on standby in Suo this time. I was so bored. What is it?
This is for you.
Oh my! This is adorable. It's so soft. Can I really have it?
It's called a rabbit's foot. They say it brings good fortune. Found it at a souvenir shop in Seiran.
Thank you, Karin. Is this a gift from you two to celebrate my transfer to your platoon?
Yeah. Fubuki picked it out. We don't want you getting into trouble. We know you can be a bit rash.
How rude! You might be right, though. I'm glad to have it. I'll always keep it by my side.
Yeah.
Hey, Karin. You were the one who picked it out, right? See? I knew it. Fubuki would have gotten me a wooden sword or something. I can see you two arguing while shopping for it.
He doesn't have much sense for those things. But he is a good guy.
Right. I know that. I guess I'll have to take this chance to talk to my parents.
About what?
About calling off my engagement with Fubuki. I want to stay in the OSF. With the way that I feel on top of that, Fubuki is bound for misery if he stays with me. Fubuki and I have always listened to our parents. But to be honest,
Fubuki will make you happy. Two years until Alice's retirement. If nothing happens, she'll leave the OSF. Fubuki would have probably left the OSF and taken over Spring Pharmaceuticals after his service was over. How wonderful that would have been.
Apparently, the extinction belt has dropped near the surface. This has never happened before.
With all these others around, this is turning out to be a tough mission.
What? Alice. Oh. Alice, is that you?
What is this?
Metamorphosis occurring! Collection team, move it!
Wait!
Are you all right, Fubuki?
Don't worry about me. Help Alice.
They ran to a place outside the safe teleportation zone.
Damn it!
Fubuki.
I know. We'll find out who they are and get Alice back.
This was the beginning of Fubuki's and my despair. We finally found a clue to Alice's whereabouts. She was brought to a psionic power research facility in New Himuka and was being detained in the OSF hospital. Humans who come into contact with the extinction belt become others. To hide that fact, human-born others like Alice are concealed and used for psionic power research. We planned a rebellion against the nation with our allies in the OSF to stop this from happening to anyone else. The nation merely saw us as violent youth, however.
Everyone was arrested? We'll be caught and put through personality rehabilitation at this rate.
Is there some satellite city we can run to?
What do you think?
Then we should look for an abandoned safe house.
What the?
Are those New Himuka bastards using Alice's bait to catch us?
Karin, go.
What are you saying?
We're not strong enough now to take the metamorphosed Alice down. You know you can't kill her. You're much more prone to get lost in emotion than I am. So get out of here.
You're planning to die fighting her. I won't let that happen. Let's go together.
There's a big difference in the distance you can travel with a group teleport compared to an individual one. The strain is heavy too. You can lose them and get away if you're alone. Also, I know you two. I don't want you two to have to kill each other. Even if we keep running, you and Alice would end up fighting. So before that happens...
Wait! Fubuki!
Eat me, Alice! It'll be our last time together!
Fubuki. Alice.
Thank you, Karin.
I don't want you two to have to kill each other.
To be honest, the one that I love.
I don't remember much after this. I ran and ran from my pursuers. My body and mind were pushed beyond their limits. It was then that someone claiming to be a messenger from Togetsu came to me. They wanted to use my Brain Eater power. The Togetsu faithful said that they had activated a time travel power called the Red Strings. I helped them with their research. I would pretend to help them, then steal the time travel power when it was completed. I thought that I could use it to go to the past and save Fubuki and Alice. The completed product was Kasane. Her power wasn't strong enough, though, so I decided to take something precious from her. I could erase all this by going to the past, so nothing I did would matter. I finally found you. Traitor to Togetsu. Wakana.
Karin! And Kasane?
I'll get one last use out of you.
No. You're Karin Travers?
Karin? You're alive? I heard you were killed by another. If you were alive, why did you not contact me?
Luca? So you're in the OSF too?
Hey, Karin. That thing you have. Is that Chairman Sumeragi's...
As one not born in New Himuka, your vision should not be censored. Look, this is your mother.
No!
What?
Karin! What's with the kid?
Damn. I didn't think I'd see Luca here. I wanted to run simulations to see how far back I could go, but it'll be for nothing if I get caught.
What is going on, Karin?
I didn't have time to really come face to face with you.
Karin.
That's not Luca's face from that time. Is this just deja vu? No, I know I've seen Luca look like this. It must have been from a different time. I messed up the first time I time traveled. I went too far into the past. The strain of the red strings was too much for a dud like me. They went away after one use. That failure dogged me all the way, but I thought I could recover at the time. I thought I just needed to live until I arrived in a future with Fubuki and Alice in it. I became Yakumo Sumeragi and went into cold sleep inside Arahabaki. Who is that there? I can't see you even with clairvoyance. If you're calling me, then show yourself. Do you think you're Yakumo Sumeragi? Or is it that you don't want me to see your face? Karn Travers, I have something to tell you. Open your personal port. No. Of course. That's the kind of person I am. How did you get behind me? This is what will happen if you don't open your personal port. What is this memory? Alice? Another? It's all true. It will happen to you in the future. Do you have short-term precognition? No. Even then. Don't let Alice go to Suo9 line. If she doesn't go, the future will open up. However, the me of this time didn't believe my words. I knew that I didn't trust people, so I went to the Suo9 line stealthily. My intrusion changed the actions of the Karin of this era. I thought maybe Alice and Fubuki's fate would change as well. A dud experiment here? I see. The government was using the extinction belt to create human-born others for research at this time. What is a child doing here? Is it a human-born other experiment? If you can surmise that much, why bring Alice here? You! Why didn't you do as I said? All this is as I told you it would be. They're using the extinction belt that flows through here for metamorphosis research. This is where Alice becomes an other. I can't believe you without proof. You mentioned human-born others before, which means you looked into it. Of course I did. I told Alice to stay away from here no matter what. Maybe I should go check on her.
Scarlet Guardians! Help me!
Karin, are you okay? What happened? Yakumo Sumeragi?
Fubuki, what are you doing here? Where's Alice?
The civilians were chased off by others. Alice is protecting them.
What? History has changed? It can't be. Alice! Is that Alice?
Objective not hit! Collection team!
What's happening? Was Alice made into a human-born other on purpose in this era? Wait! Where did you take Alice? Answer me!
Damn,
Car and Travers! It's trouble! Move to Plan B!
They're trying to metamorphose me too? This is getting out of hand. Now, before they can! I killed me and became the Karen of this era. I told Fubuki Alice was killed in battle and waited for Togetsu to contact me. The price of killing the me in this era was paid quickly, however. The Lokusho OSF hospital was attacked before Togetsu contacted me, and Wakana and her son were killed. A history totally unknown to me was set into motion.
Be careful. The extinction belt is getting thicker.
Haruka, give us the other readings before communication is cut.
Getting a lot of other readings. Kabuki's inside.
It's no good. We are totally cut off from headquarters, Karen.
Company Commander Karen.
It's Seto Platoon. I don't know what happened, but Kasane had joined the OSF in this time axis. The conditions of the Togetsu research may have changed without my assistance. Wakana's death made it difficult for me to obtain the red strings, so Kasane was my last hope.
We can't contact headquarters because of the extinction belt.
Yes, we're unable to contact the other platoons. Though, I don't think others could defeat Fubuki.
An unknown major other will appear in 30 seconds. 12 o'clock. The enemy will attack soon.
Captain Seto!
Okay, Gemma, I need you. Negate the first attack and move to counterattack.
Understood.
What are you doing here?
It's here. Let's go, Shiden!
Yeah, I got it.
Karen?
Karen? Why?
We cannot kill this other! What is Alice doing here?
Wait, someone's here. Is that National Defense Forces?
Damn. Reports say SAS is down. It'll be uncontrollable. What do we do?
Don't tell me they're actually using her as a weaponized other.
Karen, here it comes!
Why won't you fight back?
Damn it!
You're okay.
Seto, pull back!
I can't. I have to get my platoon out of here. Luca, take anyone unconscious. Karin, you take care of Kasane. I'll stop this thing.
No, stop!
Damn it!
Kasane's emotions are unstable. Will she and Seto be affected by the red strings?
Karin! What are you doing?
Luca, I'll see you later. I'll go to the recent past this time. That was my plan in eating Kasane's power. However, I found myself in Yakumo Sumeragi's era again after time traveling. I became him again. But there were no anti-aging drugs in the past. After 2 tries, the time that passed had aged my body considerably. When I reached the future in cold sleep, I was already weak.
Who is that there? I can't see you even with clairvoyance. If you're calling me, then show yourself.
Who are you? I'm Karin Travers.
Stop joking.
I'm very serious. I ate a time travel power to travel to the past, became Yakumo Sumeragi, and waited for you in cold sleep.
That's ridiculous. If I believe that...
That's right. I wouldn't believe it. So I put all my memories in Arahabaki. My entire life. The first time, I forced my memories on you. But I didn't trust the memories I gave me. So I'll show you everything. My life is over anyway.
What is this? Why is Alice an other?
The personal port is open. Everything, all the way to the deep subconscious. Use me to read the memories in Arahabaki.
If you connect SAS to that body, you really will die.
I would throw my life away like the trash it is if I could save Fubuki and Alice.
Fine.
It's up to you now.
My head is splitting.
Years. This time I'll finish it. Not Luca from that time. Then perhaps a Luca from a different time axis.
So how was the mission? You went all the way to Seiron, right?
It was no big deal.
Of course it wasn't for you and Fubuki. I was on standby in Suo this time. It was so boring.
Alice transferred to our platoon again. How am I supposed to change fate now?
Everything okay?
This is for you.
Oh my! This is adorable. It's so soft. Can I really have it?
It's called a rabbit's foot. They say it brings good fortune. We found it at a souvenir shop in Seiron.
Thank you, Karin. Is this a gift from you two to celebrate my transfer to your platoon?
Yeah, Fubuki picked it out. We don't want you getting into trouble. We know you can be a bit rash.
How rude! You might be right, though. I'm glad to have it. I'll always keep it by my side.
Good.
Hey, Karin. You were the one who picked it out, right?
What do I do? I have to change something here.
What, it wasn't you? Knowing Fubuki, he'd probably pick out a wooden sword or something, so I really thought you picked this for me.
He doesn't have a knack for those things. But he's a good guy.
Right. I know that. I guess I'll have to take this chance to talk to my parents.
I can change fate. I have to.
About calling off my engagement with Fubuki. I want to stay in the OSF. With the way that I feel on top of that, Fubuki is bound for misery if he stays with me. Fubuki and I have always listened to our parents. But to be honest, I love you, Karin. I always have. Ever since we were little.
I'm glad.
Karin.
Just promise me one thing. Avoid taking on any missions around Suo 9 line.
Huh? What do you mean by that?
Don't ask. Please. Just avoid Suo 9 line for a while. If the Ichijo family orders it, I'm sure they'll give you the okay. Until then, try not to mention you're breaking off the engagement.
What do you mean? Why are you saying this?
I'll tell you someday. Before you tell the Ichijo family, you should probably tell Fubuki. When the time is right, we can talk to him about it together. So please. I knew it was a dirty trick, but I tried to use Alice's feelings for me to save her life. But in the end, she turned into an other. We couldn't just ignore SOS calls from other platoons, so we headed towards Suo 9 line to help. Where the same tragedy occurred. In order to head back into the past once more, I'll have to wait until Kasane is born. I thought about going to Togetsu, but just like the first time, I witnessed Fubuki's and Alice's metamorphoses. That's when I began researching how to turn others who were made from humans back into their human forms. However, progress was slow. During all this, I got an idea. There's a better way than going back into the past once again. I thought that if I could use the red strings on Alice, everything would be solved. Of course. The day that Lokusho is destroyed. Just like last time. I have to save Wakana to make sure I get the red strings. You're from Togetsu.
What's that?
They're jamming my clairvoyance. Could that be Wakana's?
Mommy! Help me!
Come with me! Are you all right?
Yes. Are you one of the Scarlet Guardians?
That's right. What's your name, son?
Yuito. Yuito Sumeragi.
Yuito was Wakana's son. Considering he may have inherited the red strings, I took him home with me. However, Yuito was a dud. In fact, saving Yuito made it look like I was involved with Togetsu, behind the scenes of the other attack. Which, in this time axis, led the government to be suspicious of me. My overseer was to be Fubuki, who was being blackmailed about the Alice situation. The higher-ups must be holding my mercy for Fubuki against me. However, it might have been for the best. We devised a plan to send Alice to Seiron, where research on human-born others was being conducted.
Sorry for roping you into our plan like this, Seto.
Don't sweat it. It's hard for me to believe that other used to be human. I can't think of any reason why you'd lie about that, though, so it must be true. Plus, that other is pretty calm. There's something different about it compared to the others walking around over there.
Human-born others can regain their human consciousness temporarily, if you administer a special drug to them. It's pretty ruthless for the human in question, but a necessary measure to keep them from going berserk.
Right. I doubt you could get something that big to Seiron without the help of a whole lot of transfer psionics.
I found you, Karen. Looks like Fubuki failed as your overseer. And Seto, I'm very disappointed to see you join these two in stealing an other for research.
Kyoka and Kasane. Do you think some plebeians like you have a chance against 3 Septentrions?
If we give it our all, yeah. Kagero?
Yes, Miss Kyoka?
Luca!
Oh, sorry. The chief told me to give Luca a little medicine. Once he's knocked out, he can't use his teleportation.
2 Kodamas? Wait, are you twins?
They got away with the transfer power. Too bad.
This one is Septentrion Yuta, who can do whatever she wants. The other 3 Septentrions are being blackmailed into submission.
A secret Septentrion.
If you resist, well, you know what the government will do to Luca.
It's laughable that you'd work for New Himuka.
Karen, you know about me? In that case, I most certainly won't be able to let you go.
Alice?
Oh, what a naughty girl thrashing it out like that.
Kyoka, Kasane, are you okay?
Major General, don't forget about Luca. This is direct telepathy, so thankfully I can't hear your voice. Begging for mercy won't help either.
What gives? That other is in the way, isn't it? If you don't get rid of it, you can't take Karen and the others back.
Yeah, let's put that annoyance out of its misery.
Alice, are you trying to protect us? This is bad. Alice can't access her true power as another because of the medicine we gave her. At this rate...
Stop! We surrender! Don't attack it!
Yes, please, stop! That other is...
Mine!
Alice...
Kagero, it seems like Karen knows about us.
I see.
Let's take care of them. No objections, I hope?
Can't argue with that.
What is it this time?
Stop!
Yuito Sumeragi. Mother's other child.
I owe this man my life. I'm not going to let you hurt him. Understood?
Stand aside, Yuito. What? Is my psychokinesis resonating with Yuito's? But how?
Resonating? I do remember a scientist at the lab said my power was copied from Kasane's.
Our powers are overlapping. This is bad. The red strings I finally finished are out of control now.
This Kasane has already awakened the red strings?
Kabuki, Karen, Seto. Sorry to keep you waiting. I rescued Luca.
What? What are you doing, Kodama? You idiot! No way. Uh-oh.
Sis! You knew about our plan?
Of course I did. Yuito is helping me out too.
Karen, forgive me for being a burden.
Luca, I'm glad you're okay. Yuito, I'm glad to have your help.
Karen!
You too, Arashi. Thank you.
Hey, everything okay, Karen?
Yes, brother. You seem to be acting strange.
Luca, farewell. This isn't the same Luca from that time. Then which time is this Luca? Of all the times I've repeated history, which one are you from to have such a sad look on your face? My memory of what comes after just gets fuzzier and fuzzier. All my memories are synced with Arahabaki, so searching for a specific memory should be easy. However, after going into the past so many times, you encounter experiences that haven't changed much. The more times you repeat them, the harder it is to tell how many times you've seen them. Failing so many times, then jumping back into the past each time, the only thing that kept me from going crazy was... So many timelines have all interlaced, and at the end of it, the destruction of Lokusho City comes. Up until now, either Wakana or Yuito always ended up dying. I always have to choose who to save. But in this time axis, metamorphosed Alice's condition became severe, and I couldn't go to Lokusho City.
Alice? No, but they look so much alike. Who is it?
Hey, it's Major General Karen Travers! Keep your voice down, you idiot!
Yuito. Even though I didn't save you in this time axis, you're alive and made it into the OSF. You're a cadet. Name?
Yes, sir. Hanabi Ichijo. I volunteered for the OSF this year.
Related to Alice? This has never happened before. Just what exactly is going on? Has the fact of my existence with all these memories inadvertently interfered with the world and changed the premise of history?
You two are cadets. Yuito Sumeragi and Nagi Carmen, right? There must be a reason you met here. I expect a lot from you. No matter the struggle, climb up the OSF ladder.
Yes, sir! Yes, sir!
I looked into the trio's past immediately. In this time axis, Yuito underwent experiments as a dud, but miraculously developed psychokinesis in the process. Although I couldn't save Alice yet again, I was able to confirm that Yuito's psychokinesis is the red strings. This was the start. The start of change. My goal was now to save Alice and Fubuki while also ensuring Yuito acquired the red strings. I'd gather Yuito and Kasane, both with the red strings, under my watch in the OSF. Doing so would allow me to expand my options to return Alice back to human form. It'd also act as a safety buffer. Each time I lost Alice or Fubuki, I'd return to the past to follow the red strings Yuito time axis. During which time, I struggled greatly to change history. Looks like Yuito has the red strings again. I can take the other research a bit further now. I will save Alice this time.
Karen, I wanted to talk... What are you doing?
I was just watching over this year's cadets. What is it?
You have that look in your eyes again, Karen.
I nearly lost my breath for a moment. I thought for a second that Luca somehow knew all about me traveling through time over and over. What do you mean?
The look you had when I told you I was entering the OSF. I was a dud, in no position to try to get into the OSF. You took on all the experimentation for me. You protected me.
It was never about you. I alone was enough for any government experimentation. Besides, you've always excelled academically much more than I, so you had a better life waiting for you outside the OSF. But in the end, it's up to each of us to decide our own fates.
You protected me again when Father sold us off to the government. You have always been strong, kind, and obstinate. However, when I told you I would enlist in the OSF, you had such sadness in your eyes. It made me wonder if this was truly the right choice. You have that same look in your eyes now. Is something making you sad, Karen?
Me? Sad? Yuito and Kasane have finally both entered the OSF. I can save Alice now. How could that make me sad? My journey will end with this. I won't lose Fubuki or Alice either. Seto's life won't be wasted in vain this time. Luca won't be devastated. And Yuito and Kasane...
Karen?
It's nothing. I see. It was this time axis.
What?
I see.
Forgive me, Luca, for always causing you pain and sadness.
What?
My existence with all these memories has interfered with the world and changed history into something slightly different. I've traveled the same time frame so many times that I've caused an entanglement in the red strings that may never be undone. But an entanglement can always be solved by cutting the string. I wouldn't be satisfied with that, though.
Luca, I didn't want to lose you, too. No, I didn't want to lose me.
I've continued to lose what I really wanted to protect. A world where Alice and Fubuki are alive and Luca is happy. I'll bury the history my existence interfered with. In order to do that, I need to rid myself of any attachment to this era. Further beyond the starting point of the repetition.
Karen, do not tell me.
It's about to begin, Luca. Stay focused.
Yes.
All right, let's start.
Opening SAS connection to Arahabaki.
I'm going back to the beginning of it all, as far as this power of mine will take me. I'll go further than even Yakumo's era, cause a slight interference, and die. The entanglement will resolve, and I'll pray the scars I've left behind will blossom in this age. Luca, I don't know if this message will reach you, but I'm sending it in hopes that in some form or another, it will. My fare through time will be a one-way ticket. I won't, nor can't, return. Even if a chance cropped up, I'd do away with it. I was a terrible older brother. Not only could I not do anything for you, I couldn't even face you. But whatever time axis you were in, you always worried about me and tried to bring me back to your world. You were always better than me. If you can still think of me as your older brother, then take the rabbit's foot I've forwarded to your bag as a keepsake of me. It may disappear depending on how I can change history, but if it does, then that is fate as well.
Oh, Luca! There you are. Fubuki was looking for you. A meeting is about to start. Meetings at night, huh? Septentrions sure do have it rough.
Yes, we do.
Oh, what do you have there?
Oh, this is an old good luck charm. It is old, tattered, and nothing like it used to be.
Charm? Surprisingly, there are a lot of people in the OSF with stuff like that. It is a job where you risk your life, I guess. Check it out. I have one too. See?
This is... a rabbit's foot charm.
Fubuki gave me this a long time ago. But it's weird, huh? It's not a very Fubuki kind of gift. Now that I think of it, I wonder if somebody else picked it out and he just gave it to me.
I can see why you would think that. Fubuki does have the gift sense of a little kid.
Wait a sec. Luca? Are you crying?
Huh? No. I had something in my eyes, that's all. You know, I hope that your life is a happy one.
What? That's kind of random.
Sorry. It just came to mind. I have no doubt that your rabbit's foot's been keeping you out of harm. I'm absolutely sure of it.